One day, the main character was doing his training exercise, because he will be drained later. Meanwhile, in the same area, there was a cheerleader chick named Chieri, and she was practicing her cheering skills. Then the main character complimented her for her hard work. Suddenly, she smiled, and rizzed the main character by saying that she was actually cheering for him. He was so blessed at this moment, since he got the powers of the legendary haircut. By the way, it seems like both of them were strangers, and it was their first time to have a conversation. After that short chatting with each other, both of them decided to part ways. Then she accidentally fell from the bleachers, because gravity wanted to cancel her future. Luckily, she landed on the main character. However, she was still unlucky, because the gravity ankle break her. She was the ace of their cheerleading team. So, her injury made everyone worry. The coach has arrived in their clubroom, and the coach has a badass personality. Then the coach learned about the problem, and according to the doctors, Chieri's ankle will take 1 month to heal. In other words, she cannot participate in the practice for the upcoming tournament. So, the coach will need a replacement. This lady is named Kura, and the coach chooses her as a replacement for Chieri, because Kura and Chieri are equal in melon size. Then the coach announced that Kura will be the replacement of Chieri for the national tournament. So, all of them have no choice at this situation. Her injury will recover before the tournament, so the coach wanted her to focus on her recovery. Suddenly, she asks the coach if Kura will do the management job. Then the coach immediately decided that the main character would do that job. In addition, the main character will also manage the girls' dormitory. Chieri was against that, because it was a no boys allowed territory. The coach confronted them for being shy, since cheerleaders should always expose their assets and be shameless. Then she told the main character that he can't refuse her order, because her woman rights are always right. It was part of her strategy to make the main character manage their dormitory for an easier access on the legendary protagonist powers. Therefore, she ordered all the girls to do a melon massage therapy on the main character to boost their confidence.
Oh, 羨ましい.
The main character was against this thrilling activity, but for sure, later he will enjoy the privilege of this kind of haircut. Meanwhile, this cheerleader was very ignorant, so she has no idea what a melon massage therapy is. Therefore, the coach will do a demonstration to give everyone some educational knowledge. Then the live tutorial began, and the coach was a professional melon massage therapist. In addition, she was adding her natural massage oil for a smoother zero friction. The main character was against this a while ago, but now, he was just going with the flow of culture. The melon massage therapy was a very exciting show of performance, so the viewers feel the emotion as well. After a while, the stress release will be implemented. So, the coach gives the main character permission to give her some airstrike on her face. Of course, the main character performed it with 99% headshot accuracy, because the 1% flew to this lady. In the next scenario, the main character meet up with his boss. Then his boss was very happy, because the main character will have a home court advantage at the cheerleaders' base. It seems like this woman have a beef with the cheerleaders, so she wanted them to get humiliated. Then she presented a pink liquid that she made, and this magic potion will make any woman produce the unlimited melon juice that is rich in calcium. In addition, it will make any woman craving for cultural events, and only 1 drop is the dosage. She wanted the main character to make the cheerleaders do something cultured, so they will be cancelled. Then she ordered the main character to become the cameraman, and do some artistic photography. Suddenly, the main character becomes interested with the product, and he wanted to know if it was legit. So, she decided to prove it to him by drinking the mythical elixir. The main character was so surprised, because she did a self-unboxing in front of him. Because of that uncovered view, he was able to see the melon juice on the making. Therefore, her homemade potion was legit, and 100% safe and effective. After that, the main character started holding her world like he was the owner. Then he performed a feeding frenzy, and he was drinking the melon juice straight from the factory. Suddenly, the main character told her that he wanted a melon massage therapy. However, this lady have no idea about that wholesome activity. So, the main character demonstrated a proper tutorial, and she was a very cooperative partner. Then he coated her with 1 liter of extra thick milkshake. Since the main character did some cultural moments with her, he had no choice but to cooperate with her plan about the cheerleaders. In the next scenario, the main character have mastered the housekeeping service, and he was a 20-years-old man with 35 years of experience. So, Chieri complimented him for working perfectly. In addition, she was cheering for the main character again, and the single community can only imagine this situation as usual. Suddenly, there was something that she wanted to tell the main character, but she don't have the courage to do so. Therefore, the coach appeared and cheered her up. Anyways, the coach reminded her to do the melon massage therapy, because they have not performed their performance task. So, the coach ordered them to do it right now, and she instantly obeyed the coach's order, because it will become part of her valuable experience. Then they went to a room to do the melon massage therapy. She asked the main character to unleash his legendary weapon, and she was surprised with its colossal size. After that, she started the therapy session, and she uses the special massage oil invented by her mouth for a smoother massage treatment. Then her service was paid with an exploding milkshake. In the next scenario, it was a practice time for the cheerleading club. Chieri cannot participate in this activity, because of her injury. So, she walked out from the scene. The main character notices her dramatic exit, and he decided to follow her. Then he discovered that she was practicing on her own. It was dangerous for her to practice, because of her ankle injury, so the main character was very worried about her. She felt bad for being unable to do her passion. Therefore, this time, the main character cheered her up, and it gave her some heartwarming moments. The main character continued cheering for a while, and after that throat exhaustion, she thanked him for being kind. Of course, kindness is always rewarded, but the main character is very lucky, because his reward is extremely extraordinary. Then his reward was a melon massage therapy service. The main character keeps on getting that kind of treatment. So, he forced her to eat his A5 Wagyu steak to experience a new style. After that, he let her drink his freshly produced warm milkshakes. She was surprised with his sudden aggression, but she was happy to drink his milkshake that is made from his hard work.
Nice.
She was low battery after that cultural exercise, so she wanted to have a break. Then the main character handed her a drink that is contaminated with the cultural magic potion. The instant effect kicked in, and she was now making a melon juice. Because of that, she cannot get out from the bathhouse at this moment. So, the main character volunteered to extract the overproduction. Then he started his job as a dairy farmer. He was using the manual method at first, but it was not enough. So, he used his vacuum method to directly get nourished by the fresh calcium. After doing his job, he took a photo for documentary purposes. The next day, the main character was doing his housekeeping work with a cheerleader cheering for him, and because of that, his cleaning skills become max level. After his duty, he was now about to leave her room. However, she stopped the main character, because she wanted some wholesome vanilla moments. Then they did the for couples only feature. After that, she allowed the main character to handle her with care, and he was giving her a helping hand. She was enjoying the wholesomeness, so she realized that she was becoming a woman of culture. Then she transformed into a typhoon, and she flooded the area. Anyways, it was now time to have the first time graduation ceremony. Then the main character gave her a special connection, and they become two in one. She felt the primary damage effect, but it was easily gone, because she was doing this for the sake of vanilla culture. After that, the standard clapping procedure was performed. Then the main character stored his legendary milkshake in her sacred chamber. The main character have a stamina of 1000%, because he always drinks melon juice. Therefore, his sword was still ready for battle, and they decided to continue doing more cultural moments with his legendary weapon. While both of them are having a bonding time, both of them exchange romantic words. So, the main character was able to use vanilla milkshake explosion feature. After that, he took photos again, then he showed that photo to his boss. She wanted to use this photo to cancel the cheerleading club. However, this is a harem cultural anime from a game. So, the main character will eventually find a way to make everyone happy using his unlimited vanilla milkshake. That's the end of this cultural anime recap, and here is your favorite sauce for your tasty meal. Also, don't forget that the sauce is limited for culturally matured people only, and thank you for watching my cultural anime recap.